12 mm diameters, so the load carrying capacity reduces. So that is one of the need why we should go for redevelopment. Families need more space. Most of the families have grown, and nuclear family concept is very much in trend. So all the people want more and more space, and at the same place where they have lived for 30-40 years. So that is the reason we should go for redevelopment, because redevelopment also offers you additional area benefits. Lack of essential services like CCTV cameras or lifts. Most of the buildings don't have lifts. So that is also one of the reason why we should go for redevelopment, because the third floor and fourth floor members are always interested in redevelopment, because non-availability of lift in G+3, G+4 buildings. Low resale value of the flats. When the buildings are very old, the resale value of the flat is not that great. Generally, if you see, even on a rental apartments, they will ask you 10 questions. Parking hai, ye hai, wo hai. Then lift hai, then they will give more rent also. They are ready to give more rent also. So the value of a building increases with the redeveloped project. Existing ground level can be raised. Most of the buildings, in India, the irony is that road levels, we are never sure about the road levels. The road levels may increase after few years, up to 1 feet or 1.5 feet. So most of the buildings you will see, old buildings, where the road level and the plinth level, the ground compound level, is either same or below the road level, which makes it very difficult during the monsoon season, rainy season. Water gets stagnated there. Also, it affects adversely to the plinth of the building. So in a redevelopment, we ensure that the plinth level is 2 feet higher than the estimated road level, so that the water stagnation problem is not there. New structure with the latest IS code. The irony of with our country is that after every experience we learn, and we make better system. So after the earthquake of Bhuj, the IS code has been updated, and now BMC has also made it very compulsory that earthquake-proof structure, seismic retrofitting should be there while constructing a new building. So these are the needs for redevelopment. Right now, Mumbai has been placed in Zone 3. Zone 3 of that means we are more earthquake prone now. Mumbai can easily have earthquake, and most of the structures which are built 30-40 years back, they cannot withstand that load. So that is the reason BMC has also made it very compulsory. Some few days back there was a collapse at Dockyard Road and Mundra also. So now BMC has made it very compulsory that all the buildings should have seismic retrofitting, so it can absorb the load of earthquake. What are the facilities what we get in redevelopment? The facilities we get is office room. Most of the old housing societies, not every, but most of them do not have office space. Either they will arrange meetings at the terrace or ground floor, in the compound or wherever. So now in 20 square meters office space you get free of FSI. Fitness center, clubhouse, 2% of the built-up FSI. That is what you get free of FSI, and that can be used either as a fitness center or community hall, whatever. But nowadays, with the six-pack, in fashion, fitness center is very much attraction. Parking spaces. Parking is a major issue in Mumbai. Everyone has a car now, most of them. So parking is a big issue, and with the new rules, parking space is made available in the redeveloped societies. When your flat area increases 45 square meters, per flat parking is compulsory. So that makes it very easy for people, to get the parking. Because even when you are selling your flat or you are renting out your flat, they ask you whether you have parking or not. Rainwater harvesting. After 70 years or 80 years, I had studied somewhere that after 80 or 100 years, where property prices will increase, where there will be water. This is some multinational bank study I had read somewhere, that wherever they will have water because of global warming, you see all these weather patterns have also changed. So water is going to be scarcity after some years. Our next generation will definitely face that problem. So rainwater harvesting is one of the this PMC has made it mandatory to have rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting recharges your groundwater table. It increases the groundwater table so that through borewell you can get that wet water and you can use it for your washing purpose or whatever. So rainwater harvesting is very compulsory. I will also give you examples of how in today's time few people, with malified intentions or whatever intentions, they skip these activities. Children play area and green building. Green building is one of the major concerns with this global warming. Green building concept, green building is the one which consumes lesser energy. India is again energy hungry country, and a lot of energy is being wasted everywhere. So green building will. What is the concept of green building? That a building which should be sustainable and which should consume very less amount of energy and renewable energy. So now we are very clear that why we should go for redevelopment, because there are many good salient features of redevelopment and we will be beneficial. Now when society decides to go for a redevelopment, how to go about it? So Maharashtra government has introduced one Maharashtra Cooperative Act 79A. What is the 79A? 79A, Maharashtra government has streamlined, given some guidelines that this is how you should take up your redevelopment project. Because government got a lot of complaints from members like us, that our project has gone for redevelopment, builder has got the project, we don't even know anything, on what basis he's got, why he's got. So many complaints were received, and in 2009, 3rd January, Maharashtra government introduced this Maharashtra Cooperative Act 79A, which is compulsory, which is mandatory to adopt for any housing society. I mean, you should go for 79A if you are going for a redevelopment. Now, what is this 79A? I will just brief you because I am sure most of you might be having 79A copies. If you don't have, we will give you. It says that you need to appoint a PMC first, then a PMC should prepare a feasibility report. Then through PMC you should invite offers in the form of tenders through print media. Shortlisting of developers as per PMC's report and recommendations. Shortlisted developers presentation in SGM. Finalization of a particular developer in the presence of representative of society registrar. So this is the guideline given by Maharashtra Cooperative Act 79A. Now we will understand this in detail. How this 79A has to be implemented in the housing society. PMC. The word PMC is Project Management Consultant. Project Management Consultant is an agency, coordinating agency between a developer and housing societies. PMC's role is to educate housing societies, developers' concerns. Also, PMC has to stand by housing societies for their rights and the protection of the interest of housing society members against developer. So PMC plays a very crucial role, and PMC is architect. In PMC you can have architect, structural engineers, civil engineers, subject matter experts like plumbing, licensed plumber, or elevation designer, or design architect, or legal expert, and chartered accountant or financial experts. So all this group of individuals make one project management consultant. So their role is to smoothen the affair, because see, all members may not be having all the knowledge of legalities, or architect's knowledge, or structural engineer's knowledge. So that is the reason they should take the help of a PMC who will guide them in each subject in detail. What is the role of project management consultant in the redevelopment of housing societies? When we are going for a redevelopment, most of the, see, out of 100 people, 30 societies may have already gone for a redevelopment. 70 may still be waiting. So this is for those societies who are yet to start the procedure. First, PMC has to be appointed, and PMC's role is first and the foremost role is data collection. Data collection means conveyance deed, to understand and study the conveyance deed document, to get the latest PR card, property card and CTS plan, physical plot survey. They should carry out physical plot survey. Now the first three things I will make you understand in brief. All these three items